Yeah.
All right, I'm recording. I'm recording. I'm recording.
All right. MK Ultra was a top secret CIA program that included experimental on human subjects within the field of intellect control and behavior adjustment. Here are a few truths and fun realities approximately MK Ultra. MK Ultra, moreover known as the CIA's intellect control program, was authoritatively dynamic from the early 1950s to the mid 1970s. The program essentials objective was to create strategies of controlling and deceiving human behavior through different procedures, counting city organizations. Interesting, a tactile hardship, a mental torment, LSD, a effective hallucinogenic sedate played a critical part within the tests conducted under MK Ultra. The CIA accepted it may be utilized for intellect control purposes. MK Ultra was at first motivated by reports of intellect control procedures being utilized by foe powers amid the Korean War and the Cold War. The program was kept profoundly classified, and the most of the MK Ultra records were destroyed in 1973 on the arrange of the CIA chief Richard Rogers, making it troublesome to find out the complete degree of the program's exercise. Fun truths about MK Ultra: the title MK Ultra is determined from the project codename MK stood for Intellect Control, whereas Ultra was included to infer the program's profound classified nature. A known famous figures were related with MK Ultra's tests. One such person was Theodore Kaczynski, too known as the Unabomber, who taken part in Harvard Pounder as a youthful subject without his information or asset. Many conspiracies speculate it encompasses MK Ultra, proposing that the program was fruitful in making brainwashed professionals killers and contributing to occasions just like the assassinations of John F. Kennedy. That's all.
Nice. Thank you, Mr. Kanaf.
That's all you got? All right. So, did you guys know that there was like female escorts? They would pick the man up and then like drug him, and then they'd take him to this institute in Montreal, Canada, ran under Ewan Cameron. So like,
what they basically do, does anybody know? Like, apparently they were trying to drug out a whole groups of people just for them to run kind of a mafia. There was a theory that they were trying to take over the world with it, but got stopped. We try to find research on it.
I got a good one. So you guys know Charles Manson?
Yeah.
He's like a serial killer for the people that don't know. He was born in 1934, right?
Yeah.
MK Ultra started in 1954. Hear me out. So he was arrested in the like early 70s, and his crimes happened the late 60s. He was one of the patients of MK Ultra.
Yeah, what if he was like getting mind controlled in the process of him making his crimes?
Yeah. Like he was like some super crazy dude.
Did you guys know that MK Ultra also started in Harvard? One of the best schools ever.
Really?
Bro?
Which was crazy, yes. Look, Ted Kaczynski, better known as the Unabomber, was a part of a Harvard experiment on psychological control substances by the CIA, which was MK Ultra. Some say that MK Ultra has turned his mind very brilliant. However, he did what he did between 1976 all the way to 1995. So this was one of the most famous bombers or incidents of the MK Ultra. It's crazy.
Do you guys know how they were like lured in?
Mm-hmm. How?
So, like, they would like say I can cure your like asthma or something, and then they come in and like they'll shock their brain, like they'll do shock training to like brainwash them. They put something around your head and just send like volts in your head to make you forget everything that you remember. You feel me?
Do you guys think they still use it today?
No, it stopped in
No.
1973.
I mean,
They would slip drugs and people's Kool-Aid and then once they would pass out, they had put them like in this like car and take them to the facility where they tested it. And the FBI knew about this, and they
Oh,
didn't
wow.
do nothing. They
Did you
didn't
guys
do
know that
nothing about it.
the FBI used it on their crimes? Like if someone committed a crime, they would use MK Ultra to control their mind and then have them speak the truth.
What?
They gave the people who were like guilty of something or like accused of something, they gave them MK Ultra, and the MK Ultra would like make them like they couldn't lie. It's basically mind controlling. It would like force them to confess, which the FBI used.
That's just crazy. I'm gonna be honest. Like, how could you fight that? Like, just think about it mentally. How would you fight that? You couldn't.
You could.
The CIA paid $240,000 for the world's entire supplies of the LSD, the drugs.
I mean, what they use it for? What are they trying to get out of the people?
They wanted to like they
Control
wanted to
their
like
minds.
learn how to mind control.
Yeah.
They're
So
trying to
were they using-
understand it better.
Were they using specific people or just innocent people?
I don't know.
Like
I
people
every single
who committed like
Random
crimes
people.
who were convinced or like
I know you already said that.
yeah, but I'm asking this question. You didn't listen. Did you guys know that
Listen.
MK Ultra was one of the most sustained search in history for techniques of mind control?
Yeah, true.
Were any of the people that used MK Ultra on the innocent people punished? Like, did they go to jail or anything?
What you mean?
Were they found and punished, or was just the whole operation shut down by itself and no one was?
Keyshawn said the FBI knew about it and they didn't care.
Yeah, and there still hasn't been an apology or compensation till this day. Like they
Wow.
just like they tortured people, right? And they didn't even say sorry.
Wow.
They didn't give them money or nothing. Like they didn't give them no check. The people are like, some people are still alive from the testing, and they're suffering from like really bad mental health issues. They have to take like medication. It's like really bad.
Oh wow. At that point, you can't even do anything. To be honest, you just have to deal with it.
And then the people, when they would come back, like their grandchildren, and say like they were a shadow of themselves. Like they weren't even the same when they came back. You feel me? Like they were like robots, because they forgot everything that happened.
I mean, when you have a lot of volts in your brain, I mean, you would have some consequences.
They wouldn't only use like shock. They would put pills in people's drinks, and that will also help them mind control, like
Wow.
LSD and stuff. That's how LSD was created, from MK Ultra.
Now
The
it's
fact,
the
the fact that they can take over the mind like that and have someone confess and speak the truth. Here's how it works. They give you the poison and you're just lost, like you don't know where you are. And then the CIA agents and whoever is testing it on you, they tell you something and they make you believe it, which gives you a whole new mind, which is crazy.
wow.
I got something, right? Imagine this, you're like at a bar, right? And the bartender's like an FBI agent that's trying to get more people for testing, and they slip LSD in your thing. Like, and you wake up there.
Yo, imagine that happened.
What would
before.
what would you guys do? Like in that situation, what y'all guys do?
I mean, what can you do?
Exactly, they already changed your whole mind. Like they already gave you
Yeah.
a drug.
And then they like whisper in your ear, and then you're
LSD?
like some soldier.
LSD is like when you see colors and like you have a new mind and open, like your senses are more open, like parts of the brain. So in that experience, you wouldn't realize where you are.
I feel like you would still have a little bit of sense. Like you obviously know you're not where you're supposed to be. You wake up in like some straitjacket.
Yeah, but like you wouldn't be able to see and when you take LSD, you see many colors and like hexagons and shapes and stuff. So like I mean, it would last about LSD lasts about like 8 to 12 hours. So
Kenneth, I want to know what you would do. Like, if you got put in that predicament, what would you do?
Well, me personally, if I was strapped to anything, and I saw like guards and stuff, I mean, the best I could do was pray to God. But otherwise, if I tried to escape, I know I would die. And if I did escape, they would come after me.
And if you did escape, did you guys
Ooh,
know?
yeah,
Wait, everybody.
Do you guys know who Frank Olson is?
Who?
Frank Olson.
Nah.
He was also a person who was given MK Ultra, who obviously did not give them consent to. He got away. Like, they gave him MK Ultra. They thought he was gonna be good. They let him go. He committed suicide.
I mean,
Oh yeah,
or-
it says here.
Or the
It
U.S.
says here
government.
on November 28, 1953, Frank Olson, a scientist researching biological warfare for the U.S. Army, fell to his death from the 10th floor of the Manhattan Starler Hotel. Did he jump or was he pushed? We don't know. 9 days before his death, Olson, who talked about leaving his job and told his wife he had made a terrible mistake, had been secretly dosed with LSD by a CIA operative.
The government first described his death as a suicide, and then now it's a misadventure, while other people say it's an alleged murder. No one
Yeah,
knows.
because didn't he like expose them for it? Wasn't he the one that exposed them? Like, put all that info out?
He only
Like,
told
release
us
the
apparently.
documents and stuff?
He only told his wife. He died on November 28th, 1953.
Wait, who was he?
No, I don't think so, because he went to his wife and said he made a terrible mistake. Then, a few days later, he killed himself. I mean, I don't know. Me personally, I think you wouldn't. If you had a bad trip, I think you would. But me personally, I don't think he just killed himself out of the blue. He might have left a suicide note or something. I think he was murdered. What do you guys think?
Yeah, I think the FBI got him because he's like a threat because the FBI didn't want that out.
Yeah, 100%. Did you guys
Yeah,
know
I feel
that
like
his
he was like
father
he was like a failed test subject, and then when
Did you guys know that his father was a biochemist who worked for the U.S. in their weapon labs?
Yeah. Wait, no, mind.
And he was also in the CIA, which was crazy.
No.
Alright. Did you guys know MK Ultra began in 1953? We already discussed that. And its creator, chemist Sidney Gottlieb, only admitted that its end goal of human mind control was an impossibility a decade later. When he left the CIA in 1973, he attempted to destroy all evidence of his activities, but due to the efforts of the whistleblowers and an incomplete job of historical erasures on Gottlieb's part, we now know more about this dark period of American history than the CIA ever intended. While the experiences themselves seem like something lifted from science fiction or, say, a Netflix show, they were all too real. And the experimenters disregarded for the humanity of their test subjects, ruined lives, and destroyed minds.
Crazy. You guys heard of
So wait. Enough. You said that he destroyed mine and controlled everybody's minds, or like that's it?
No, he was like me personally, I think he was like the operation of the whole thing. Like, he would put LSD in people's drinks and all that stuff in the labs, not outside. I think he had people for that.
So you think he would hire people like to go do that type stuff?
Yeah.
Yeah, probably. Yeah,
I mean,
you guys heard what?
If he was the one to expose it when he left the CIA, he was smart for that.
Let Hyder say his thing.
That's
Let him say his
actually
theory.
true, though.
In 2018, the Grammys on the red carpet review. Did you guys know that when Cardi B unexpectedly stared into the space, like into the air, people online didn't blame it on exhaustion or nerves. According to some sections of the web, this lapse in concentration was a clear sign that she was a victim of CIA's MK Ultra mind control program. This blank expression happened right after she She was gone for a couple of days due to some problems with her boyfriend and the police. Her expression on her face was evidence of a glitch in her programming, was said.
So you think like
Why would they target her though?
wait, I got a question. So you think like her grandparents got tested on and then somehow passed down to her? Like, because maybe it altered their genes.
Who knows? Who knows if is MK Ultra, can it be passed down?
Shit. Like they were like.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just your body alone. I don't think you could pass it
Now,
down.
listen. They probably, like, when they wiped your mind, like all that shocking probably altered your DNA, which would like give you like some type of mutation, and you would pass it down. Maybe it skipped a generation. Feel
What
me?
if?
Yeah.
Hold on, let me see if I can how MK Ultra is like done on. I want to see like a visual.
Would you guys like to hear about the CIA's budget for the experiment?
Yeah.
According to the BBC, the CIA's budget for the experiments was $25 million. Historian Tom O'Neill told the BBC that the people targeted by the program and given drugs without awareness included patients in psychiatric hospitals, prisoners in federal institutions, and even people in the public.
It's crazy. How much was the how much did they pay him again?
$25 million.
So they had 25 million to turn people into the Winter Soldier.
Probably.
Like, what the hell?
Did you guys
Like,
know
they
that they put two big like plate kind of silverware on the side of your heads, and they look like headphones going around, and they just squeeze into your brain, and then play this weird sound that just makes you lose control, and your sense, like you're kind of high, but you're high permanently.
Oh yeah, Hyder, you
Yeah,
just
great
reminded-
control for
reminded me of
her.
something. You reminded me of something. Like this one lady, she got put into an insulin coma, and then like they put like a speaker under her pillow, and it was like her mom voice saying, "I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you," and she said it played over and over for over 250,000 times.
What?
Bro, imagine that you get put in a coma. People in the coma can still hear and feel the stuff around them.
Wait, I
And
have
you
a
just
question.
Your mom
Yeah, I have
say
a
I
question.
hate you over
I don't,
200,000 times?
Bro, it's the FBI. They probably had technology way more advanced that the public didn't know about.
Probably.
Like, somebody needs to like spill the beans, bro. Like, there's no way.
Yo, Kishan,
Yo,
was that the effect like of the was that the effect of mind control from the LSD?
yeah, they tried to like hypnotize them to believe that their mom hated them, and they had nobody else but the people that was trying to control their mind. So like they were trying to create. Have you guys watched Stranger Things?
Yeah.
You know 11?
No, I just watched the whole one episode.
Oh yeah, I can see that. They did
You know
experiments.
11?
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
that
the
thing
worst
on her
one.
head.
Yeah, they put the thing on her head and they like tried to like they're mind controlling her
Yeah, that's basically what it is.
and making her
Oh,
think
I
that
saw
she
that.
got nobody else in this world. But that one bald dude, I forgot his name.
I know you're talking
I have
about.
something as horrifying as the experiments that happened on American soil were. Even more cruel were those that took place aboard, Kinzer told NPR. Gotalib and the CIA established secret detention centers throughout the Europe and East Asia, particularly in Japan, Germany, and the Philippines, as these locations were largely under American control. During the early 1950s, Gotalib and his conspirators were unburdened by legal entanglements.
It's nuts. Hey, did you guys know that Katy Perry, Lady Gaga, Doja Cat, and Cardi B all had the same eye glitch thingy? And everyone's saying that they had what if they had something to do with MK Ultra, because that's one of the systems. One of their eyes just like rapidly blinks or just stops blinking at all, and they've all done the same thing, staring
Where
into
are you getting this from, bro?
space.
Where you getting this from?
Website history.com.
History.com is saying this?
Yes. There's like you can see videos too. Like they show Katy Perry staring off into the air.
I'll put up a clip.
Okay, but there's Katy Perry. I'll send them to you. Katy Perry staring off to the air. Here's Cardi B on the red carpet, also staring off to the air, and their eyes glitching as well, like rapidly blinking. It's just
We
crazy.
good. We got enough time. It's 18 minutes. We
Alright,
did
bet,
18
bet.
minutes.
I'm about to send you
Alright.
the lady got going. Let me see if I can find a video.
Kishan, when you stop the